and then we'll hit the lights, and we'll jump on that way. You know, when you're right, you're right.
Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. We're happy to be here with you today to speak Ojibwe and learn about the language and culture.
Everybody, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Hey, Boozhoo, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, Daniel Black. Gold star for Daniel Black. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? And Kizzy Renee. Hey, Boozhoo, Kizzy. Can we get a silver star for Kizzy? You got it. Hey, Kizzy. How's it going, my girl? Nah. My girl. My sister from another mister. How you doing? Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the live stream podcast that comes on at exactly whenever we feel like it, and goes until exactly until we've had it up to here. Yeah, how come we're on so early? Don't know. That's the thing about Indian time. You know, sometimes you come on late, sometimes you come on early. You never know. You know, I can't be held down by the patriarchy.
The patriarchy? You mean the colonizers?
Yeah, I can't have my mind colonized. I can't go by the white man's clock. You know, I gotta flow with nature. I heard it in the wind. The spirits, they told me, you know, you should go on early today. That, and we were all set up, and it was like, well, what do we do now? It's too cold to go out for a walk. Might as well get on and say Boozhoo to the Boozhoo crew. Boozhoo. Boozhoo crew. How you doing? Did you guys know that today is Ishwar Anama Gijur Good? Did you know that, sweetie?
Actually, I did know that.
Really? How did you know?
I heard it on the wind.
You heard it on the wind.
Yeah, you know, because we're Indian like that.
Oh yeah. I saw a sign. I had a vision. And the spirits, they told me, Ishwar Anama Gijur Good. It is the day after prayer day. It actually just means after prayer day, I suppose. I mean, I guess Gijur Good, Ishwar Anama Gijur Good would mean day after prayer. I don't know why I always write it that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, Monday. Monday.
La 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 la.
La la la. Do you suppose they were planning on putting some lyrics in there? And they're like, yeah, okay, you know, when it goes G, C, D, la 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 la. Like, what are the words? We'll write them down later. For now, let's just go Monday.
La 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 la.
Oh wait, they do have lyrics, don't they?
Yeah, it's just us that don't know the lyrics. So good to me.
Monday.
It had to be.
Oh, you know, I've been singing that song for so long without bothering to learn the lyrics that I actually thought in my memory that song went Monday, la 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 la. Because I don't care. Because we got important stuff to talk about today.
What's that, honey?
We got to talk about Gisana Goching Nungum. It's cold outside.
I know, it's almost like it's winter.
Hikes. I got that winter chill. You fat people have no idea what it's like. You're so lucky. When you're skinny and live in Minnesota, you're always cold. Because the problem is, when you're skinny, you don't got any insulation. And so when the wind blows, it goes right to your blood and your bones. And it freezes your heart.
It freezes your heart?
Yeah. I can't feel any love. Because Gisana Agwaching Nungum.
Don't you love me anymore?
I want to say I do, but my heart's froze in the wind.
Yeah.
Gisana Agwaching Nungum. Nah, it warmed up by the fire. I'm back in love, sweetie. Gisana Agwaching Nungum. And fellas, here's a little advice. Speaking of love and relationships. You know, it's really cold outside. So if you have a woman, now is not the time to kick her to the curb. Number one, it's too cold out there. Don't kick her out when it's cold. But also, you know, when you were younger and it was summer, going out and going on dates, driving around town, looking for girls to pick up, you know, that was fine. Now, it's getting dark real early. It's getting cold at night. You don't want to be going out looking for girls. Is she really so bad? You can't just put it off and break up with her in the spring?
What kind of advice is this?
I don't know. To the hypothetical male bachelor viewer, who lives in the 90s or something when people still had dates, who's thinking about, you know what, I don't want to date this girl anymore. I'm going to go out, meet a better one. I'm here to tell you there's nothing out there. And the winter's cold and long and dark and lonely. So if you got an old lady, you know, it's not going to kill you to give it another try. You know? There's no better woman out there for you, all right? Hey, you know what? She settled for you, too. How about that? Words of wisdom, Nanaboozhoo. Thank you, sweetheart. What if she wants to kick him to the curb? Oh. Woman gotta be crazy to get rid of a man in this weather. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Gisana, ago ching, noon gum. It is cold outside today. Brr. So, make sure you warm up your car. Unless you're one of these, you know, rich people who has the cars made in the, you know, 21st century. 22nd. What are we in? We're in the 22nd century. Really? No, we're in the 21st century. Yeah, that's right. We're in the 21st century. If you have a car that was made in the 21st century, maybe you don't need to warm it up. But if you're like a lot of the regular folks around here, you still got that pickup from 1994, give yourself a little time. Number one, you want to get out there, you got to sweep off the snow. Warm up the car. This is my biggest complaint about that movie Fargo. Fargo? With Buscemi? Yeah, that movie with Buscemi. What's his first name? I don't know. He's my favorite. Yeah. But the movie about the city Fargo that came out in the 90s. You know, they really tried to recreate Minnesota, you know, culture and stuff. When I watched the making of the movie, they were kind of complaining that it wasn't a very snowy winter. They wanted more snow on the ground, you know. So I had to find places to shoot where there was big drifts of snow and stuff. But you could tell in one scene that the people who made that movie had no idea about ice and cars in the winter. Remember that scene where they go down to Minneapolis and they're in the parking garage? And Steve Buscemi, oh yeah, Steve. Yeah, Steve Buscemi, he gets all crazy. And he's like, he's got to pay for parking or something. The deal goes bad. He ends up shooting the parking lot attendant after he gets shot in the face or something. But when he goes out to the car, there's snow and ice all over the car. So he gets in and then he gets out of the car and he starts to scrape the windshield. And you realize, well, it's like, hey, dummy, why don't you turn on your car before you start shoveling your car out? You know, you got to let your car warm up. Let your windshield defrost. And like he got real mad and was like banging on the windshield because the ice was so thick or something. It's like, yeah, take it easy. What is this, your first day in Minnesota? It's going to take 30 seconds. You know, let the heater warm up a little bit and then you can scrape your windshield. And, you know, there's a whole routine that Minnesota people have to go through in the mornings. Get up, put on your boots, go out, shovel off the car. No, go in, turn on the car, then get out of the car, then shovel off the car. Go back inside. Have another half a cup of coffee. Don't take off your boots. You know, the water will evaporate by the time you come home. Take off your parka just over your shoulders. Have that coffee. Let the car warm up nice. Then get out there and you're all ready for that depressing morning commute. Because if you're watching this in a different, you know, time zone or whatever, you're down south, you know, when we go to work this time of year, it's still dark. When I used to have a job and would go to work, you know, it'd still be dark. You know, it would be like me and those seven dwarves. Oh, you mean like, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Nah. Exactly, sweetie. To learn some, and then we quit. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, well, that was school. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to school we go to learn some, and then we quit. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. That was a funny song. Yeah, you got to swear in it, which made it funnier. So, what do we talk about today?
You could take a call.
Should I take a call?
I'd like to.
Sure. Caller, welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. You're on the air.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, what can I do for you?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is this Travis Scott, the rapper?
Yeah. Come on.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Dude, spit it out.
Yeah. 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 I wanna, yeah. Come on. Teach you a Ojibwe word. Yeah.
Okay. How about this phrase? Abanuchians, baby.
Yeah. Come on. Abanuchians, baby. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Not in the least. And then we got Oshkaniki. Oshkaniki is like an adolescent.
Yeah. Oh, Oshkaniki. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. And then Gitchi Aya.
Yeah. Come on. Get you a yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, Gitchi Aya is elder. I was thinking about talking about the stages of life.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Should I give a little lecture on the stage of life? So, Travis Scott. Oh, now listen to me. I sound like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Come on.
Ooh, let's see. Do you feel bad about all the people who died in your concert?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been. That's mentioned. Are you working with the local police to identify the families?
Yeah. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on.
And do you think you would have gotten in trouble if your fans who, a couple of weeks before that terrible concert, some kid stole your shoe or something and you told the audience to kill him or F him up?
Yeah. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. Yeah. So how's Kylie Jenner?
Yeah. Come on.
She I. Okay, take it easy. She's okay.
Yeah. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Not so much.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, Travis Scott.
Yeah. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Gigawaba Min, Minoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you make of that?
I don't know what to make of that.
I'm sure he's there's many different types of intelligence.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's really good at rapping.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a great rapper. And with Christmas coming up, you've got to learn how to be a good rapper. Maybe he could get a job at in the mall. Are there still malls?
I don't even know anymore. I think so.
When I was a kid, you go to the mall, you buy your Christmas presents, and then there'd be a big table there with ladies who would wrap them up for you. I think they even did it for free.
I think you're supposed to give them a tip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that was like a service, but they were trying to charity. Oh, I just had them wrap it for free and I walked away with all my gifts wrapped. That makes more sense. Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to do that. That was stupid. It was many years ago. But he could do that and quit, killing his fans. So, hey, Jessica Waboose is here. Boozhoo, Jessica. Jessica's a huge Travis Scott fan. I know, she has all his records. Yeah. It's so funny. You're somebody's mom. Why are you listening to Travis Scott records on your record player? Is it because he's in all the magazines of Teen Beat? Yeah. I bet you if Travis Scott is in magazines, if they still have magazines, I feel like I just teleported into the future from the 80s. And I'm still not sure about how things work. Like, are there still malls and magazines with rock stars on them? I know there's no longer records. But it occurred to me the other day I was talking about you and your old girlfriend. And how you guys would like walk around holding hands. Yeah? How you and Natasha would just talk like baby talk and stuff. Yeah. That used to be a thing that people would talk about, how sickening it is when you see the happy loving couples. Happy loving couples make it look so easy. Happy loving couples always look so fine. Happy loving couples always dancing with a partner. Happy loving couples, you ain't no friends of mine. But then it occurred to me, it's like, when's the last time you saw a happy loving couple? I mean, I know there are still married people, and I guess there are still couples, sort of. But it's not like in the old days, like Valentine's Day meant something. And I also mentioned how in like the 80s, before everyone became such a fearful little coward. Oh, where's my seatbelt? Where's my helmet? Where's my vaccination? In the 80s, you drove around in your car that had one couch seat in the front, and your girlfriend could slide right up. You'd be driving around, and your arms would be touching. Nobody died. It was fine, but I'm thinking something happened probably because of online dating and the death of the family and womanism that I don't see these couples around much anymore. I don't remember the last time I had a friend go, oh, I just met her. It was the most amazing woman. We're going steady. I don't know. When's the last time, come to think of it, when's the last time you wore my Letterman's jacket? I've never worn your Letterman's jacket. See what I'm talking about? Romance is dead. Relationships are dead. What happened to my class ring? You never gave me a class ring. I returned that class ring. Did you really? Yeah. I had a class ring for like a week. You had to order it like 6 months ahead of time. And you put a deposit down. And then they would send you a just disgusting, huge ring that would say like your school name on it. And like your birthstone. I don't know how they conned us into buying stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's $200. I need a $200 ring in 1985. But all the kids are doing it, and you ordered your class ring, and then you gave it to your girlfriend. So I had a girlfriend in the 80s. I knew I was going to give my ring to her. That ring came, and I went, wow, that's stupid. But I guess I'll give her my ring. So, what, all the boys know she's taken. And I went, that's stupid. I'm not going to give her this ring. I don't even want this ring. And so if you weren't happy with your ring when you got it, you could send it back. But you'd lose your deposit. So I sent it back and I said, I don't want this ring anymore. Give this ring with my initials on it to somebody else. And got rid of it. And now you wish you had your ring back? Totally. That'd be so cool to have a 1980 class of 1985 ring, LHS, and a big old whatever birthstone January is. La la la, Papa Wagosh is back. Hey, Papa Wagosh, how you doing? Speaking of elders, yeah. Today I'd like to talk about stages of life. You got your Abinujians, which was just an excuse to play that song with you and Paul singing. Yeah. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh, Abinujians. Ooh, Abinujians. Ooh, baby. Okay, so first you're a baby. And then there's a Oshki Nige. Oshki Nike. Did you just say the N-word? No. Don't get that confused with Oshki Niga. That just means new. But Oshki Nigi. Ni. 2 I's are E, 1 I is I. So, Oshki means new. Nigi is something. And that means you're adolescent. So that's you're no longer a baby, but you're not yet an adult. Now, Gitchi Aya. Lots of people go, oh yeah, that's the word for elder. Oh, what's an elder? Oh, somebody with white hair and grandchildren. But Gitchi Aya means just anybody who's grown up. It really is. I mean, even in, just mainstream thinking, we have our elders and just regular grown-ups. But they're all grown-ups. Sometimes we'll call an elder a Gitchi Anishinaabe, which just means a great person. Ojibwe's like to throw that Gitchi around pretty casually. Oh, it's the great water. Oh, it's the great human being. Oh, it's the great spirit. Yada, yada, yada. Papa Zibi says, you're a smooth smoothie, You're a smooth smoothie. Oh, that's a really smooth smoothie. Tasty freeze. Is Dairy Queen from Minnesota? I bet you it is. We invented the snowmobile. Who invented the snowmobile? Me and the guys from Polaris or whatever. Yeah, I like how I do that too, but people say I take pride in their state's accomplishment. Somebody from our state, but I guess that's true. The Polaris, I think it's Polaris. The first snowmobile company started in Thief River Falls? I think so. In northern Minnesota town, not very close to here, but, in our time zone. Abinujians is a baby. Oshki Nige is adolescent. So in Indian way, we think of it being 4 quadrants. I should have pulled up the medicine wheel, because that call from Travis Scott was so hilarious. I know, that that didn't really land, did it? No. It's kind of a one-note joke. All right. Here we go. Good for everything, good for nothing. A medicine wheel. Medicine wheel can be used to talk about just about anything you want. The 4 states of being, the 4 directions, the 4 races. Don't say that. Whatever. The 2 genders. But we can think of this as the 4 stages of life. Making no wonder, what stage am I in? So you're born, and you're in the white stage. Abinujians. You're not even born. You're conceived. That's where it starts. Spark of light in your mama's belly. Then you start to transform. There's a big bang. And, you swam through the primordial ooze. And then you turned into a little tadpole. And pretty soon that tadpole grew legs. And, fingers. His heart was beating. His brain was developing. And then pretty soon, he would open his eyes in there. Do babies open their eyes before they're born? I don't know. Like, I know why you're saying that, because of that one comic book. Yeah, that's what, Miracle Man. Right. But do babies open their eyes before they're born? Because, yeah, I'm totally thinking of Miracle Man comic book where they were doing the sonogram and the baby looked right into the camera. But it was just a drawing. I don't know if babies really do that. But anyway, then you splash on into the world outside of your mommy's belly. And you're a Abinujians, a baby. Now you stayed in that first stage. I don't know. How long do you stay in the first? I mean, it's not really divided equally, is it? Yeah, it's a good question. Like, how long is the first phase of life? If life was 80 years, is it the first 20 years? Yeah, that makes no sense. I think you're a baby for the first 2 years. And then you become Oshkinigi. Oshkinigi. You become an adolescent. I don't even know what does an adolescent mean. Is the word adult in there? Adolescent sounds like such an American baby boomer concept. So I don't know what to do with these. Anyway, in the old ways, we thought of life being in 4 sections. There was a first section when you were like a baby and dependent on your mom and stuff. And then the second section actually didn't come until after you were like 12, 13. For women, it's like what they call it, the moon ceremony, when a girl goes on her first moon. And they'd have a ceremony for that. I mean, there's a ceremony, of course, your birthday, when you were born. And then there's a ceremony when you're becoming a man or a woman. In a lot of the old tribal societies, before boarding schools and that, it'd be a time to separate the boys from the girls, separate the boys from their mothers. And the men would take them out and, I don't know, beat them up or something. And then the girls go on a fast and they have all kinds of ceremonies and singing. And the ladies teach them stuff. And this would be a passage into that period where you're no longer a baby, but you're not really a grown-up yet either. That would be the yellow phase. Then, when do you suppose we become grown-ups? Well, number one, I think girls become grown-ups way before boys do. Yeah, they do. But I think girls, I mean, it's true, and no offense, I think girls become adults sooner than men, but they become elders. They reach that last stage much later, and sometimes not at all. Really? Yeah. You know how like they're always talking how men are just, oh, he's so immature. Men, they don't grow up. They're just overgrown boys with bigger toys, But have you ever talked to a woman in her 40s and 50s? She's still pretty much that same person she was when she was 18, 19. They're still emotional, still materialistic. You're going to get yourself into trouble. I know. But, so when you're a teenager, that's the second phase. Then you become an adult. For some guys, I think it happens when they have a baby. Some guys, I think it happens right away at 18 when you're just independent. I think that's when it happens. When you take responsibility for yourself. And for some people, others, this kind of goes hand in hand. And that's when you're a grown-up. I think for women in the old days, they grew up, they entered adulthood when they would have a child of their own. And you'd say, yeah, see, when I'm now taking care of someone else, that means I'm in the grown-up part. And if you don't have kids, it's not like you stay a teenager. When you become self-sufficient, even if you're not taking care of everyone else, then you're an adult. But what does it take to be an elder? What do you think, sweetie? To have grandchildren? That's a big one. When your kids have kids, I think you're just immediately put into elder status. But an elder is different than just a regular adult. Like, I think I'm an elder in training.
Really?
Yeah, kind of. I'm a young, old guy these days. I haven't earned being an elder. I don't have any grandkids. And I'm not a veteran. I didn't go to war. I never served any noble thing like that. But, I think for some guys, when they retire, they become elders. It's when you leave the rat race, when you're no longer, when you just sort of transcend competing with other men, trying to win whatever imaginary, especially for a man. I think a lot of guys, their whole lives are sort of, they have in their own heads a mountaintop that they're trying to achieve, to climb, whether, for some it's building a house, getting, setting up their compound. For some guys, it's, becoming president of the company, becoming rich and famous, whatever. But an elder is no longer concerned with that. Elder doesn't care one way or the other how much money he has, if he's respected by the masses, Elders no longer live in denial that death is coming. By the time you become an elder, and there's not really an age group, like for some it's 50, I suppose. Some it's 60. In the old days when people die younger, they tell us, which I'm starting to doubt. You might be an elder at 40. But being an elder is, it's seeing clearly and cutting through all the crap and transcending a lot of youthful stuff. And you can tell in the, you can't use sex to sell a car to an elder. He's not like, oh, wow, look at that hot model on that sports car. I bet if I get a sports car like that, I can get a young girl. There's a stereotype that sports cars, only old rich guys get it so they can get young women. But that's not most people. Most elders don't want a young woman, don't want any woman. It's like, whatever, that's a young man's game. What am I trying to make babies in my 70s? No thanks. They've transcended it. They're into whatever else. Papa ZB Wagosh says, I work with guys all 15, 20 years younger than myself. And they all think they know it all till they can't fix something. Then they call me. Yeah, exactly. By the time you're an elder, you've acquired so many skills that you don't even talk about. Like, yes, I know how to change oil on a car. There's no way you can know that until you have a, bad car or whatever. What was the other thing I was thinking about with that? Skills you acquire. Oh, there was this lady. I was watching this video, and she was a young, she thought she was getting old. She was like, where have all the good men gone? I'm in my 30s and I'm a real catch. I got a master's degree, and I'm a liberal or whatever. And she wasn't a catch at all. There's a very good reason why she was single. But she had a list of things that she wanted to find in a man. And I was like, well, he's got to be over 6 feet tall. He's got to have his own car, his job. I want to be college educated, non-smoker, still have his hair, love pets. But he's got to know something about how to, fix cars, how to do carpentry, have a boat, enjoy outdoor music fests, on and on. And the guy was going, you've listed so many, skills that require time and effort and, personal education. He goes, do you have any of these skills? Can you work on cars? Do you know how to work a glue gun. you know, uh, most guys, well, see, this is the thing, especially elders in my life when I was a kid. My elders, I grew up with real men. They all could do some carpentry, some electrical, some mechanical. They knew something about guns. They knew something about fishing. They knew something about hunting. They knew something about whatever their job was. They were a master. There was like a joke, I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a master of none. Yeah. I have multi skills and stuff that's not very practical. Like I'm not good with tools in general. I'm not, I don't like cars and carpentry and stuff like that. But, I've got like art skills. I can draw and sing and learn musical instruments. I can do accents. I can act. Right. But anyway, he was saying, listen, lady, you're looking for a guy who's got not only multiple skill sets and multiple varied interests. He goes, you want a person who's into boating and can fix cars? Well, which is it? Because the guy who's learning about cars, you got to do that every day. My friends who are mechanics, they had a job working at a garage, and then they would have like a home business where they'd fix their friends' cars. Put in a new alternator, change a headlight. Whatever it is, little thing that, mechanics said, well, you could have done it. Just took off some screws and replaced the bulb. It's like, yeah, I'm sure I could have, but I get nervous, and I can give you $20 and you'll do it. Well, you do it. But these guys, they have to learn those skills, and you can't. Oh, and then on top of it all, it's like he has to own a boat. Because do you know how much boats cost? Do you know anything about licensing a boat? And getting a trailer. Then now he needs to own a pickup. If he's going to have a boat, he needs a trailer, so he needs to tow that boat. And apparently he's going to need his weekends off. Where before he was fixing his neighbor's cars and, learning that skill set. Now you expect him to have free weekends. Gotta go get realistic, lady. And this is why she was single. Because she wanted a guy who could do it all. It's like, well, most of us can't do it all. But when you're an elders, but that's kind of the skills of elders. Like, a lot of Indian guys that I knew for a short time there when I was working at the tribal college. And my office mate was Benny Tontz, 83-year-old guy. I got to know a lot of these old guys, and they wouldn't tell you right away, but they'd be like, oh, we'd eventually start talking about guitars or whatever. Oh, yeah, I play a few chords on the guitar. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then, after a while, you'd say, like, oh, who did that painting? Oh, yeah, I did that back in the day. Yeah. Oh, and here's, my powwow regalia I'm sewed. Oh, you know how to sew? Well, just a little bit. I got a sewing machine, and, I used to do some leather work. I know a little bit about leather work. And pretty soon you find out that this old man has got, a list of like 12 different skill sets that, not a lot of people have. How many people could make their own belt if they had to, Well, a lot of guys can. I carry around a leather checkbook thing that my great uncle made in jail. Yeah, Billy Boy Lyons. But here's a guy who knew something about fishing, hunting, working on cars, horse wrangling. They used to have horses back in the day. And somehow picked up safe cracking. That is the story. Well, at least what he went to jail for. Okay, I gotta quit saying I feel like Travis Scott. Yeah, me too. So there you go. Abanuchians is a baby. Oshkinigi is adolescent. Kichiea. And basically there are 4 stages in life. And 4 directions. Although I heard it said once that there's 7 directions. 7 how? Well, you got north, south, east, and west, right? Yep. Then there's up and down. That's 6. And then there's within. Ooh, deep. But then what about without? Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be 8? Yeah. I don't know. La-dee-dee-dum. Okay. Hey, Kaya Thunder's here. Boozhoo, Kaya. Kaya says, wait, I'm back. I gotta go clock in at 1/2 because my boss can only do math with round numbers. Yeah, and he's the boss. Or she's the boss or whatever. Why is it the dumb people just move up in organizations? Stupid boss. Shelly Ham, Boozhoo. Shelly says, cars these days make it almost impossible to fix yourself. Yeah, that's how they did it to us too. They improved cars so much that we would never need to learn how to fix our own cars until we would no longer have that option. You know, they're going to give us self-driving cars and manipulate it until it's just not really practical to drive yourself. Yeah, it's just, you know, it'll be cheaper and easier just to let the computer overlord drive me to work. Because this is the world we're living in, baby doll. Yeah. Do you want to take another call? Yeah, sure. What line? Line 2. All right. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. You're on the air. Well, hey there, Nanaboozhoo. Hey, John Denver. Sweetie, it's John Denver. What, the John Denver? I think so. Is this really John Denver? Well, shucks, it's John Denver. I mean, I'm just so darn glad to be on your show. Thank God I'm on your show. Well, that's great for you to say. I thought you were dead. Well, shucks, Nanaboozhoo. You know, them fellows in the newspapers, well, they say an awful lot of things, and you can't listen to all that. Why, sometimes I just like to get up and have a cup of coffee and stare at the sun and listen to your show. Okay. Well, what can I do for you? Well, Nanaboozhoo, I was wondering if I could teach one of those Ojibwe words of the day. You want to teach an Ojibwe word? The ghost of John Denver wants to teach Ojibwe. Well, let him. Would you like to teach the word for Monday? Well, that'd be fine. Just fine. Okay. Ishwar, anima gija good. That means after prayer day. Well, Ishwar, anima gija good. Day after prayer day. Well, that's fine. Just fine. I gotta tell you, that's a beautiful language, Ojibwe. Sometimes I just like to sit back and just listen to you speak. Really? You listen to our show? That's right. I listen to your show almost every day. I'm trying to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Sound pretty pieced out, John. Well, you know, maybe it's just country living, but I've learned you gotta take life at its own pace. Okay. Hey, can I ask you some questions since I have you on the line? Well, sure, Nanaboozhoo. What would you like to ask me? What was up with you driving that plane? I heard you lost your license. Yeah, how many DUIs did you have? Well, I think I was up to 5 or 6 by the time I flew that plane into the ground. Yeah. Did you lose your pilot's license too, or were you thinking that you could fly because you lost your driving license? Well, I don't know what I was thinking at the time. If I can be honest with you, Nanaboozhoo, I was awfully drunk. You were drunk, huh? That's right. I was drunk like a skunk. Okay. Sweetie, did you have any questions for John Denver? Hi, John Denver. Well, hello, Natasha. How are you? I'm just good. I sure love your music. Well, thank you kindly, darling. Thank you kindly. You sure are spooky, though. Well, I am dead. Yeah, that's true, huh? Hey, did you really take a chainsaw to your wife's couch when you got drunk and mad at her? Well, that's true. I'm not going to say I didn't do that. Because sometimes you just got to divide things equally when you're drunk and in a rage. Yeah. It's hard to picture you being drunk and in a rage. Well, it's because I'm on so much medication. And they also gave me a lobotomy. They give you a lobotomy? What's that? Where they take out parts of your brain. Now I'm just at peace. I'm at eternal rest. You really are dead, aren't you? That's right. I'm as dead as a country morning. What does that mean? I don't know. Well, hey there, Nanaboozhoo. Could I trouble you for just one more word? Sure. How does one say goodbye in the Ojibwe language? Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Well, that's fine, just fine. Nanaboozhoo, let me just say, Gigawabamin. Minowa. Yep. Gigawabamin. Minowa, John. And Natasha. Yeah? Gigawabamin. Minowa. Okay, John. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Yeah, we'll see you, John. All right. I'm not sure what I expected with John Denver. Yeah, it's not like we put any thought into what he would sound like. Yeah, we've never had a conversation about what his voice might sound like and what he might say. Yeah. So I was surprised that he was so chill like that. Yeah, it must be from living in the country. Yep. John, whatever your real name is, Denver. Rest in peace, John Denver. You want to get up here and talk about John Denver? I sure do. Should I play our John Denver song? You could. Oh, wait, no, it's not John Denver. Let's play that later. I'm going to talk about Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Yeah, okay. Here's a song by Bill Withers, I think was his name. And it was about a man so in love with his woman that when she would leave his house, it was like there was no sunshine. He would say, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And he would sit and he'd wonder, I wonder if this time she's gone to stay. He wasn't even sure if that every time she'd go to the grocery store, maybe he thought she wouldn't come back. Yeah, and she'd leave him for good. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And up next, the lovely and the talented Natasha. This is Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Miigwech, Biz, and Dawieg. I think that's the name of the song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know. Oh, leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine she's gone. It's not warm when she's away.
Oh God, hey.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
Oh, ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
I can't sing that high anymore.
Anytime she goes away. La la la. Hey, everybody. Boozhoo, Kakina. Hello, everyone. And, so nice to be back. So nice to see Papa Wagosh. Papa Wagosh says, other day when my 30-year-old boss, your 30-year-old boss, yep, you know you made it when your boss is 30, asked me who is the stupid one, me or him. I told him everyone knows he doesn't hire stupid people. And walked away. That's great. Everyone knows you don't hire stupid people. You didn't even have to say it. Yeah, you're the stupid one. Shelly Ham, Boozhoo. How are you, Shelly? Shelly's here, sweetie.
Okay, Boozhoo, Shelly.
And Grassroots Indians, of course. What are you doing here? Grassroots is here, sweetie.
Okay, Boozhoo, Niji.
Hi. Okay, hey, damn it. He goes, booze time. Anytime she goes away. La, 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 la. Booze time. Does that mean you're drinking right now, Grassroots? What time is it? 7:39. Well, I'm all out of coffee. I guess it's time to start drinking booze. Did you ever drink in the mornings?
When I was a drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not all the time or anything, but when I was in college, there was a couple of times I thought maybe I could write better drunk.
Why would you think that?
Well, because, Hemingway was a drunk and he wrote. So I got up early once and I drank a pot of coffee, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to start drinking beer and I'm going to see if I can write a short story drunk.
What happened?
I fell asleep by 1 in the afternoon, woke up at 4 hungover.
Yeah. Did you finish your story?
I did.
Was it better because you were drunk?
No, all my stories were kind of bad.
Anytime she goes away. La la. Brian Souls. Hey, Boozhoo, Brian. Soulman's here.
Hey, Brian.
Welcome back to the show. Ishwar, anima you're good. After prayer day. We skipped yesterday altogether, huh?
Yeah, we weren't even here.
Going to church just throws me off.
Yeah.
Anytime she goes away. La, 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 la. So, what's going on? What should we talk about today, sweetie? Should we talk about Michael's girlfriend? Like we did the other night? Hey, like 53 people listened to your song.
I know, that was great.
We were talking about Michael's old girlfriend the other day, Natasha. And people get us confused. I'm Natasha Nanaboozhoo's girlfriend. This is Natasha, Michael's old flame that he wrote a song about. Just cute. La, 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 do, do, do. Weird coincidence that my name would be Natasha, though, huh?
Why would you say that?
Oh, I don't know. So, what should we talk about today? What do you think, Paul?
Hey, Natasha.
Hi, Paul Stanley. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. I'm a little mad at my sister.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. She's a little mad at you, too, huh?
I know. Just because I didn't call her after my dad died, that's no reason to say she hates me.
Well, You could have called your sister. Did you guys hear about that? Paul Stanley's sister finally speaks. And like all Kiss fans like, whoa, that's right. He's got a sister. She's still alive? Like, yep, she's on Facebook. You can look her up. And when Paul Stanley's dad died recently, he's put out a picture. It's like, oh, here's my dad. Rest in peace. Yeah, didn't bother to call his sister, the only other child of that man. And she gets on Facebook saying, yeah, my brother is how'd she put it? An opportunistic, self-serving, is bastard a bad word? I don't know. Is that a swear word? I don't want to say bastard if it's a swear word.
Let's just say the B word.
He was an opportunistic, self-serving B word. And then she also wrote just a public thing saying, I hate you all. So it wasn't just Paul. Apparently she hates everybody in her family. And she looks just crazy. She's older than Paul. And Paul's like 70, I guess. So she's probably mid-70s. Face tattoos. She said she went to the School of Hard Knocks. And I'm like, wow. Your brother's Paul Stanley. That's so cool.
Yeah. She probably hates hearing that.
I know, huh? So what are you gonna do with your sister, Paul?
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna feel my heat, taking you higher, burn with me. Oh, wow, heaven's on fire.
Yeah, this is no time I'm trying to be serious here.
I don't know what to do. She's so stupid.
Well, she's still your sister. You shouldn't make up with her. Just get over your pride, give her a call. She's probably waiting. One of you has to make the first step.
You make a good point. Maybe I should just call her.
Yeah. Oh, here's the other thing. Did you kill your guitar tech?
No, he died of COVID.
Yeah, I know. But where did he get COVID? Because didn't you get COVID?
Yeah, man, COVID kicked my ass.
Yeah. So you get COVID, even though you were vaccinated. Your guitar tech of it forever, I'm sure he was vaccinated, and then he gets a COVID and dies. Well, Paul, I think you got blood on your hands.
No, don't be silly.
No, I'm just kidding. But it is true. Well, who knows if it's true? They say his guitar tech died of COVID. Well, I wonder who he was kissing last. Sunny day.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
You want to take a phone call?
Sure. Line 2?
Yep, line 2.
All right. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, Natasha. How you doing?
Well, hi, Keanu. Sweetie, it's Keanu Reeves.
Hey, Mr. Reeves, how are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Hey, it just occurred to me. Are you related to Christopher Reeves? The guy who played Superman and ended up in a wheelchair?
That's right. He was my dad.
No way! I didn't know that.
He's not his dad.
He's not?
No, Keanu, you're not related to Christopher Reeves. That's a different... I think you guys even spell it differently.
Oh, gnarly, dude. All this time, I thought I was related to Christopher Reeves. When he died, I went to the funeral and I was all like, Dad, I'm gonna miss you. But that was just Superman.
That's right.
Yeah, silly. That's not your dad. You weren't born from a man. You were made in a lab, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh, excuse me. Got some gnarly weed here.
Are you smoking marijuana, Keanu?
That's right. Had to wake and bake. Had to wake and bake.
I never think about it, but yeah, you're probably a huge pothead, aren't you?
That's right. Ever since I became an elder, I have to wake and bake.
So what does that have to do with anything?
It's because I don't have a good memory anymore. I never know what time it is. So it always seems like 4:20 to me, dude. No.
420, I get it. Keanu Reeves is being funny.
You're hilarious, Keanu.
How's that old lady of yours?
My old lady? Pretty old. She's pretty old. You want to say hi to her?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind saying hi to your girlfriend.
Yeah. Hey, my girlfriend.
What's that, Sonny?
You want to come here and say hello to Natasha on the Nanaboozhoo podcast?
What's that, Sonny?
I said, do you want to be on the podcast?
I suppose so. Well, hello, dear. Hi, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. What's that? You have to speak up into my good ear. Hello, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. How are you? Not too bad, I suppose. My rheumatoid arthritis, it's flaring up. My hips, they hurt. Who is this? It's Natasha, silly, from Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo. I don't know anymore. Where's me Depends? You wear Depends? Well, it depends if I need to poop myself. No. I gotta go drink some Ishwar. See you later, Missy. That's Natasha. Missy somebody else. Oh, my dear. Okay, then, toodaloo. Okay, see you later, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend.
Okay, I'll be right in, darling.
You gonna go take care of your girlfriend?
Yeah, she needs some help in the bathroom. I gotta wipe her.
Well, you're a really good boyfriend.
That's what boyfriends do. We gotta wipe our girlfriends. Alright, well, hey, Natasha.
Yeah?
Just want to say, Giga Wabba Min Minawa.
Hey, that's perfect. Giga Wabba Min Minawa, Keanu.
Alright, gnarly dude.
He picked up some Ojibwe.
He's a smart dude, that Keanu. I've always said it.
Yeah, he sure is. It's nice that he's treating his girlfriend so respectfully.
Yeah, because she's an elder.
Yeah, like right there. Keanu, he's an adult, but he's probably not an elder. But his girlfriend is an elder because she's got white hair and she's probably not, she's probably got 1 foot in the spirit world. Her mind is starting to go. She's only got so many days left. And so, we honor her because she's old and frail. She's like our grandma, huh?
She is like the grandma I never had.
So, miigwech for being on the show, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. I couldn't be bothered to learn your name, but I know that you're his girlfriend. Anyway, sweetie, should I go outside for a minute, put out some tobacco?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Let me see. Where did I put the tobacco? Here we go. Asema? Got my tobacco.
All right, sweetie. Let me lock into your coordinates, and I'm gonna set you outside back behind back on that country road.
Oh, okay.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Okay.
Oh, brr. I forgot. It's winter. Hey, everybody. Woo. It's pretty but cold out here. So, got my tobacco. Boozhoo, Nanaboozhoo. Just gonna make this quick because it's too cold. Utapanani Wiasema. Except my tobacco. Nanaboozhoo. Miigwech. Kaishi kakina keku. Kaishi chikeanugum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech. Wow, Bamadizian. Thank you for this life. And Miigwech Bisandawiag. Thank you for listening. Apenge. Amen. And bloop.
Okay, who is it?
It's me, sweetie.
You want to come back already?
Yeah, it's freezing out here. Guess not. It's cold.
Okay, I'll teleport you home.
Okay. I gotta go back in. It's too cold out here.
All right, one to teleport.
Make it so.
What was that? Oh, hold on. Let's try that again.
Oh, brr. Now I'm back.
Yeah, some technical difficulties there. So, too cold out there?
Yeah, it's way too cold. Next time I'm going to have to wear a scarf or something. So I just threw my tobacco out there and got back in by the fire. Kisana, it's cold. Kisana, agua ching, noon goom. It's cold outside today. Kisana, it's cold. Agua ching, outside. Noon goom, today. And, yeah. Having said that, let's see what the Boozhoo crew's got to say. Hey, is Sakame here? There she is. When does one become an elder? That's a tough call. I think it's kind of up to the community in a way. Or each family in a way. There does come a time when people start treating one generation. You know what some of it is, I think? I remember if Missy's here, she might chime in. Missy's our cousin, you know? And there was a funeral once, years ago now, when we were in our 30s. And I saw Missy bringing plates of food to, like, my parents and my aunts and uncles and stuff. Kind of in the way that we used to do for our grandparents and my great-grandparents and our grandparents, you know, great aunts and uncles and stuff. But the thing was, like, we were at a funeral. We had just buried the that last of that generation. And we were like, well, okay, now we're the grown-ups. And our parents just became the elders. Now we're the ones who've got to get plates for our parents, and there's nobody after them. I think for some people, when their parents die, and there's no generation between them and the happy hunting grounds, that they start to feel they transform into elderness. But that's a great talk, you know. They're great questions, Sagame. Hey, Brandy Marie is back. Boozhoo, Brandy's here, sweetie.
Hey, Boozhoo, Brandy Marie.
How you doing? Brandy, she is a fine girl. Jessica Waboo says, Brandy Marie, Boozhoo. Okay. So, yeah. It's cold. It's Monday. What else can we say? You got anything you want to add before I sign out, Michael?
Would you remind them about Patreon and that?
Oh, sure. And before we say goodbye, which we never say because we're Indians, if you'd like to support the show, you can support us by clicking the link to Patreon and sign up for a little bit every month. To give us a little bit every month, I guess is what we're asking. Or you can give us just a one-time contribution to the show on PayPal or GoFundMe. We're raising money for... I think originally by now we were hoping we would have like we're going to film a proper, you know, pilot episode of a TV show. Which, by the way, I haven't heard anything from PBS.
Yeah, me either.
It's been well over a month. I'm going to say 2 months. Last summer, public television in Minneapolis contacted us. We were like, hey, would you write up a show description? What you would do if you were given a show? We're like, what? Yeah, sure. We wrote up a little proposal. Kind of one of these things like when a company asks you to interview. You're like, oh, they want to hire me. But wrote up a proposal, said, yeah, we do a puppet show, you know. Never heard back. So I don't think they want to put us on the TV.
I don't even know if I want to be on TV anymore.
Like, who watches TV? But so anyway, we're raising money for equipment. And then Michael Lyons has children's books and Ojibwe and comic books and coloring books. And on sale at Amazon. And it's not written here, but there's probably a link to Teespring. If you would like to buy overpriced t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, cool leggings that will to wipe out your checking account, click on Teespring for Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo merchandise. And we do sell little kid, I should just pull up that picture, little baby, speaking of Banucci little baby shirts that say Hoa. Those are really cute. But, so yeah, having said that, I'm just going to bail.
Okay, sweetie.
Thank you for watching me quetch Ganawabi egg. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This over here
Yep.
is Nanaboozhoo.
Okay, miigwech for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
And this over here is the Rockstar Cartoonist.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
And, and I am Natasha. I will see you again. Geekawabamin, Minawa. Hoa. Sweetie,
One to teleport.
make it so, number one. See you tomorrow.